God bless you. Thank you for joining me and all of us here at the Temple of Clarity in Vista, California, June 13th. Happens to be a friend of mine's birthday. A great soul. One of the greatest souls on planet Earth today. He lives in the forest, a hermit. The noise of being in a city for his sensitive soul is too much. He has an amazing memory, photographic memory. He was my first teacher, a martial arts teacher. However, he had the gift of vision and knowing that brought me to Self-Realization Fellowship, which brought me to my guru, Elizabeth Clare Prophet, all when I was 17. It's his birthday today. Happy birthday, Chris. He ran probably one of the largest Kung Fu studios in Washington State for a while. And then later on, he developed like a sensitivity that was of thoughts, of people's feelings, and he couldn't reconcile it with his own self. And so he disappeared, just disappeared for 10 years. Nobody knew where he was. And one day I got a phone call. It was him. He says, meet me in Seattle. And I got on a plane, and I flew to Seattle, and he was at the airport. And he had a vision that he wanted to tell me about of this coming, probably was coming pandemic. And then we went to Mount Shasta, meditated on the mountain, and then I haven't seen him since. But it's just amazing how people come into your life, people, friends, from eons and eons of time, a long time ago. And we're connected. We're all part of this mandala of moving this earth forward, of light workers. Each of us having a special gift, each of us directed inwardly to show up when we need to show up, listen when we're told to listen inwardly, and then hold that space of the divine connection for humanity. And that's what we do here at the Temple of Clarity. It is, yes, we have divine experiences here, and there's this beautiful holy light that comes. But what we want to do, what we long to do, is to share this light, this love, this reality, this living reality that God is real, that God loves you, that the light has no religion, that love has no religion. It is in itself complete, without adding any words to it at all. Just shine the light. Just share the love. Happy birthday, Chris. God bless you wherever you are. I hope the healing for your body, mind, and soul has taken place and you're able to teach again. Teach again. So this meditation today, as I saw it earlier, is that we're going to go into the infinite possibilities of all that is good from every dimension, every universe, every place of light. And as we're all living simultaneously in other dimensions of God's consciousness, we can pull the best opportunity for this reality that we are walking in from other realities and manifest a whole new dream, a whole new love, a whole new healing, a whole new opportunity. This life is not written in stone. We can write the play or rewrite the play. So with that intention spoken in this room, we're going to create this opportunity now. In the name of Jesus, the living Christ, Gautama Buddha, and all the Buddhas from out the great silence, beyond all realities, into the only one reality. We sit with you in our higher bodies and our higher minds, in our God presence, in the full power of the I Am that we all embodied in this moment. We call to the flame of the Buddha, the flame of illumination, the flame of peace. We enter into the ninth gate of the gate of perfection of this moment, as we are choosing to perfect this moment in our lives, in the lives of our family and friends, in the lives of mankind, in all life that resides on this planet. We bring down the perfection of this moment, the highest conceivable perfected moment, as this moment is perfect, as it is. And that is the door. That is the gateless gate. That is the place we all have to step through to get to a higher place, to see beyond, and then take this moment to the next level of God awareness, God consciousness, God power, and infuse it with the new dream. We call to you, O blessed angels, as we open this portal between time and space, through this candle, through this light, through the masters of Venus to the great central sun. Let this earth feel the light. Let this earth feel the love. Let this joy renew each one. coming back. We're going to go a little deeper here. Just take a moment to just kind of relax in your space, feeling your body temple. Finding your center. Your solar plexus, the sun center, the sun center. And you can visualize the sun over your solar plexus. The same flame that's in the center of the room, the candle. However, there is the power, the will, the determination to move the energy, to move into that place of peace. And you can will with your will, which is the same as God's will, up and through. This flame in the center of the room. And whatever is not serving you, let it be consumed, transformed, and dissolved. Purified back to its original essence. Repolarizing as the atoms are delivered and released. And in this process is joy, is liberation. and knowing that the God flame itself is empowering, is directing your thoughts to release, to go in to that space to see and look where you have never seen before the pure essence of God's loving presence around you, the very air you're breathing, the very energy that allows you to move, to think, and to feel. The light comes from the flame. The flame comes from the Spirit. The Spirit comes from itself, as it is the all. Now, as we throw everything into the flame, we begin to shine more light. We have added fuel to the fire. The love of the Divine Mother is pouring through us as she herself desires this liberation for you. She herself now rest. Let the light do the work.
Okay, I'd like now everyone to think of somebody that you would like to offer healing energy to, including yourself, if you need a little bit of extra, to stand in the center of the room around the candle. And we're going to invite Ursula to join us in spirit, and Laura, for sure, send your spirit to the center of the room. And anybody that wants to put themselves in the center of the room around the candle, that's fine. We're going to call down now the highest level of divine healing energy that is possible and that everyone's spirit in the center of the room can accommodate. We're going to bring it down now at the perfect vibration, perfect frequency for each person. It's going to come down in through the crown. We're including Ursula and Laura in this. Filling the crown, filling the 6th, filling the 5th, down to the shoulders, filling the heart chakra and their upper arms, 3rd chakra in their elbows, 2nd chakra in their forearms, 1st chakra in their hands, down through their calves, thighs, knees, calves, ankles, feet, the floor, all the way down to the center of the earth. And we're going to make this stream of the highest level of divine healing energy that each person can easily accommodate come down in, around, and through them. It's a continuous stream for as long as they need it. Now we're going to ask their spirits to go back into their bodies, continuing this highest level of divine healing energy, asking it to balance out the top with the bottom, the front with the back, the inside with the outside, the left with the right, and the yin with the yang. Seeing them easily, effortlessly integrating this divine healing energy into their body, mind, spirit, and heart levels. Now everybody turn your hands palms up if they're not, and we're going to make another column down over ourselves, because whatever we give out, we need to replenish within ourselves. Even if you put yourself in the circle, now you're going to get a second dose. So now calling down the highest level of divine healing energy that you can easily accommodate at the highest level, coming down now, filling your crown chakra, your 6th, your 5th, your heart chakra and upper arms, 3rd and elbows, 2nd and forearms, 1st and hands, down through your thighs, knees, calves, ankles, feet, the floor, and that column of the highest level of divine healing energy that you can easily accommodate goes all the way down to the center of the earth. It's like a stream. It's going to continue to run through you over and over and over again until it's done its job and it's completely finished. And we're going to ask this energy balance your top with your bottom, your inside with your outside, your left with your right, your front with your back, and your yin with your yang. We're going to ask your higher self to be in control of this stream of divine healing energy coming through you, to send it where it needs to go the most. And we're going to thank all of the divine mothers in all of her forms, all the divine fathers in all of his forms, all of the ascended masters, the archangels, the angels, everybody else in spirit, all the spirit bodies, all the spirit beings that have joined us here tonight. We're going to thank all of them for their grace. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes and be back.
Bless you. I think what I got out of this meditation was that, and I think I knew it at a certain level, that we are constantly rewriting the script. And it can change. And the masters have taught us various ways of using spirit, using the power of love, using our will to co-create a new dream. Saint Germain taught about alchemy, and that is his way of calling manifesting. How do we manifest? How do we bring in the divine into our world that brings the positive change that we desire to have? Saint Germain, one of my favorite masters, he taught that love is the fundamental ingredient in every alchemical process. And we can change lead into gold. We can change the mind into the Christ mind, the clear mind, the conscious mind. We can change any aspect of the dream by following a recipe in a cookbook called Alchemy. Not everything was said in that book. You can add to the ingredients, subtract the ingredients, perfect the ingredients through your soul's experience, your insights that you have given, that you are given by your higher self in this now moment. And that's why the masters talk about the perfection of this moment. That is the gate, that is the door where change can take place. Just now we accept what is. And we see that what is perfect. It brought us to where we are, where we're capable of understanding these truths, working with the angels, molding the very spirit substance, the universal substance that is everywhere, and then materializing it into the physical. So in that they call it the ninth gate, the door of the gateless gate, and it's just accepting. It's a simple thing, but sometimes it's hard. That's the starting place. That is the door to spirit. When we have accepted, when we have realized that everything in the universe has moved us into this moment, and now to go through it and go beyond it, we go through accepting, understanding the perfection of this moment, and then releasing, and then using the tools of spirit, which are affirmations, meditation, the science of the spoken word. So it was a refresher course, I guess. I kept hearing all this communication about through this very powerful sound in this room. I don't know if anybody else heard it, but I was in this very loud sound, and it was a billion voices, and then it slowed down and I could hear God is love. Everything's going to be okay. You have a spiritual community. It was a fun little experience. So that was my journey. That was my little taste. And I think that flame was doing it. So if anybody else would like to share, I'll pass the mic around. Lisa? Not tonight? Kimberly? You're in the pink flame. You're in the love flame. Lisa's got the purple going. Ganesha over there. Stan? Say hello. Hold on a minute.
That's interesting. Not too loud, I hope. Not too loud. Don't live too far away, and I was had some time on my hands, and I said, "What's going on in North County?" And this showed up, and haven't been to a meditative event for years. I used to do it a fair amount, and I thought it would be a balancing kind of and heart-opening event, and it has been, and caring people, and the goals towards healing the earth and healing ourselves and reaching our highest planes. So that's a beautiful goal, intention, and I appreciate everybody here sharing this this goal, this desire to reach our own inner depths and yet reach out to the outer world with caring, compassion, and healing. In terms of a little bit more about myself, you get to 71, you've done a bunch of things. So I've owned bookstores. I was a health professional. I've done some writing that honors amazing, inspiring people from the past. So I've done some of those things, and I'm pretty active in community and such, trying to help different social causes and different institutions. So it's been a pretty full life as a healer, a parent, a child. We take many roles in our life, and I feel, it's an exciting journey, and sometimes you get bumped around, and many times it's joyous, and many times you just take it for granted. So I don't want to hold the stage too long, but thank you for inviting me to your home.
Well, we're very glad you joined us.
Thank you, thank you. It's a young person.
And I'm going to be 71 next Tuesday.
Welcome to the club. You don't look it, so I figured I'd have you by at least 2 years.
How did I get this? Well, one of the things I wanted to add to what Dennis was saying is, as light workers, most of us started out being light workers at a very young age. We knew that we were called to do more than just be. And we were taught that it's all about giving. And that's wonderful. It's absolutely wonderful. But most light workers have another lesson of learning to love themselves and honor themselves as much as you honor others. And as they say, you can't pour from an empty cup. So I encourage you, every time you're sending healing energy to others or blessing them or praying for them, that you do the same thing for yourself and replenish that over and over again. So you're giving your body, which is our incredible instrument that we have this time around, the acknowledgement of what it's doing, because it's holding that space for us. And we want to love it and nurture it and have compassion for it and praise it for what it's allowed ourselves to do so far. And especially as we get to be 71. That's a lot it's done. And all of you have already, whatever ages you are, have already accomplished so much. So if you ever start to question what it is you've done and what it is you've accomplished, and doubt that has come in, think about, if it was your best friend, what would you be saying to them about everything that you did? And you can't not acknowledge yourself if you would be acknowledging your best friend. You understood what I just said, right? Okay. So honoring in you what you would be honoring in somebody else for all of the growth that all of us have done in this lifetime. I mean, look at, where we all are from the time we were 15, 18, 20, 25. Quantum leaps in our consciousness. And, as Stan said, we sometimes just take that for granted because it's just us, right? Well, instead, we need to be honoring ourselves for all of that. And, just like, you can catch more bees with honey than you can with vinegar, or is it flies? The more you're praising yourself and your body and your consciousness of what it's done, the more it's going to continue to do that, rather than saying, oh my gosh, another day. All right, and most light workers, at least one of our lessons in this lifetime is to learn to love ourselves. We're really good at loving everybody else.
Stan, I have a feeling we've only scratched the surface here, the tip of the iceberg. What kind of healing did you do? Work do you?
I have been... Oh, yeah. I was a dentist for 13 years.
A dentist?
Yes. And recently I completed a booklet on preventive dentistry that I gift to people so as to lessen their needs and stay healthy and smiling and all that. And so that was on the list of things I wanted to do.
Yogananda's one of Yogananda's top disciples was a dentist.
Yes, I have a book. Yeah, a friend.
Dr. Lewis.
Yeah, a friend of mine gave me that book.
So it's Dr. Stan.
Yes, Dr. Stan. Yeah. Oh, how wonderful. Yeah, well, maybe we'll teach everybody how to floss and brush later. Okay. If anybody wants that gift of that booklet, you're welcome to it.
Oh, okay. Did you bring some with you?
It's a digital booklet.
It's a digital book. Okay. We can make it available to people online also. Is that okay?
That'd be wonderful.
Yeah. Just send me a link or something and I'll put it on the YouTube and the Facebook.
Oh, that'd be beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See? I knew it. And then you do also energy work?
Good question. It's almost like counseling. I'm a volunteer in this community of 1,600 homes, and it's called Helping Hands. And we loan out wheelchairs, walkers, canes, crutches, things like that. And often you're called in when people are, in a tough spot. Either their partner or themselves have a broken hip, or they had an operation, or sometimes they're dealing with very old parents, and they just don't feel comfortable moving forward, getting the help they need. So you find yourself guiding people somewhat how to deal with issues. And so it's kind of, you never know what you're going to be asked to do when you engage with a lot of people. And I engage with a lot of people in various ways. We also run a ping pong club. So we have fun.
Ping pong.
Yeah, we have 120 members, and all levels and all ages, and people love it, and people need activities and social outlets. So it's a fun. I love playing the game, but it's wonderful seeing people who have trepidation at first, and then getting better and better, and really getting into the fun of it.
Is that here in Vista?
It's in Oceanside.
In Oceanside, ping pong club.
Yeah,
I'll have to look into it.
Yeah, you're invited.
I was a member of the ping pong club in college.
Oh, were you? Good.
I got beat every game, even the girls would beat me. However, my story.
We never say things like that.
I'm saying it. So
he's very relaxed.
So however, so every day I was beaten to a pulp in these club meetings and everything. And I was a great player in San Clemente. I thought I was, King Kong. And so I practiced and I studied and I asked for tips and things like that. And then the last day of school, we had the last meeting. And this girl who's beaten me ridiculously, every game I've ever played her, somehow, by a miracle, I won the game. And I thought I had won the Olympic gold medal. I walked out of there 10 feet tall. I thought I could retire from ping pong for the rest of my life. So that's my story.
Have been a healer who wanted you to win.
The thing was, she didn't even have a real game, I thought. She didn't have a slam. She didn't have a serve. She didn't have, I thought, but she would just return everything, and smile. And, like,
that's a philosophy of life.
return everything. Yeah, that's so anyway, Stan, you're like a definition of a light worker. You're like, you filled everything.
I owned bookstores too for 16 years.
In Vista.
It's called I
I love books. Stand, hold the mic up there.
I
As
love
people-
books. Yes, it was. I love books, and I have one in Encinitas called Books Past and Present. So it was fun. It was like running a library, but people can buy books, trade books. So we were there for quite a while, 16 years, and met a lot of nice people, and people really enjoyed going. And then, like many bookstores, after 16 years, one store I gave away, and the other one I liquidated. And so it was a fun experience. A lot of people love to own bookstores. So if you ever want to own a bookstore, I'll give you a free consultation how to do it.
Fantastic, fantastic. Well, I want to, let's just close the service. I think this, the energy that we took in today, the blessings that we received, going to continue and grow and multiply. And maybe more information will be revealed to each of us in our dream world as we create a new dream in this world. We have the power. We're co-creators. Blessed Mother, thank you for all of our spiritual family, for people like Stan, the givers. Thank you for the angels. Thank you for the fairies and the gnomes, for all the invisible beings that love the earth unconditionally back into its pristine, beautiful self, purifying the water and the air, growing the trees and the flowers. Thank you for the sun. Thank you for our galaxy. Thank you for this universe. And thank you for everything. Good night, everyone. God bless you on your journey upward. Always deeper and deeper into the light, into your own self, into the love that you are.